We're live from the Pink Short Studios on YouTube. Today's show is Credit CDMAYOR Credit Harvard 3.7. We're live. Today's show is provided support by the canons of the Code of Conduct for U.S. state judges. The Code of Conduct for U.S. state judges includes the ethical canons that apply to federal judges and provides guidance on their performance of official duties and engagements in a variety of outside activities. Canon 1, a judge should uphold the integrity and independence of the judiciary. Canon 2, a judge should avoid impropriety and appearance of impropriety in all activities. Canon 3, you've got Canon 3.7, a judge should perform the duties of the office fairly, impartially, and diligently. Canon 4, a judge may engage in extrajudicial activities that are consistent with the obligations of the judicial office. Canon 5, a judge should refrain from political activity. In compliance with the Code of Conduct and applicable date of compliance. Hello, Nike. Code of Conduct for U.S. judges are initially adopted by the Judiciary Conference on April 5th, 1973. Where's your letter? Today's show is provided support by Verizon MerriweatherA.Law, introducing One Talk, One Number, Multiple Devices. One Talk connects your office, your mobile devices with one number. See how One Talk can help your team work together. Get started if you're a new customer. We can help you get it set up right away. Contact the Verizon rep or visit VerizonWireless.com. Sprint, the best unlimited holiday deals are here. 3rd, 4th, 5th line for free. 5 lines for $100. Savings is through all the way through next year. By January 31st, 2018, shop Sprint MerriweatherA.Law. T-Mobile One Plan, unlimited talk, text, and 4G LTE data for all. Just choose your number of lines, each one with unlimited talk, text, and 4G LTE data on your smartphone with T-Mobile One. It's that simple. From T-Mobile MerriweatherA.Law. AT&T, trust us, it's on the list. Craig's and Angie's. In AIG Insurance. In the Indemnity. Switch and get an iPhone 7 32GB for $0 when you have DirecTV when you buy an AT&T Next with eligible wireless. Only from AT&T MerriweatherA.Law. Have it how with JavaScript, e-commerce, error sites, our place, your party. Introducing the new Tuxedo Collection. The Tuxedo Collection. 3 beverages, each with a silky swirl of dark and white chocolate goodness. A wafer shake. Try our Tuxedo Mocha Frappuccino, blended beverages, and Tuxedo Hot Chocolate. Now through January 1st, ask for the wafer shake with a sprinkle of vanilla. Oh, that sounds good. You know, a sprinkle of vanilla. A vanilla wafer shake. It sounds good now. It's always been good. For songwriters. Don't worry. Yeah, he's a songwriter. The part of our show is brought to you by Computer System 32. Holla over Winfrey. The rest is we know. Yeah, the rest is just we know. I mean, it's a computer. Over holler at us. Just give us a holler. Give us a holler.
Good afternoon.
Our video is already in progress.
This is the most wonderful press conference.
Most wonderful press conference we've ever had.
I've got a list of who's been naughty and nice to call on.
Naughty and nice. Naughty side.
A couple of quick points, and I'll take your questions.
Absolutely no.
Typically, I use this year-end press conference to review how far we've come over the course of
How far have we come?
today. Understandably, I'm going to
Good morning,
talk a little bit
Barack.
about how far we've
Obama, our president, 40,
As I was preparing to take
43rd and
office,
44th president of the
unemployment
United
rate was on
States.
its way to 10%. Today it's at 4.6%, the lowest in nearly a decade. We've seen the longest
Congratulations.
streak of job growth on record, and wages have grown faster
Wages have
over
grown
the past few years
faster
than at any time in the past
any
decade.
time in the past.
When I came into office,
When I
44
came in
million
office,
people were uninsured.
uninsured,
Today, we've covered more than 20 million of them.
run,
For the
run,
first time in our history,
run,
more than 90% of
run,
Americans are insured.
run,
In fact,
run,
yesterday was the biggest day ever
run,
for healthcare.gov.
run,
More than
run,
670,000 Americans signed up
run.
to get covered, and more are signing up
Colton,
by
why do you
the
keep
day.
saying run for?
We've cut our
We're
dependence on foreign oil by more than half,
underinsured. It's
doubled the use of
surprised. I'll
renewable energy,
explain it later.
enacted the most sweeping
I'm back
reforms since
to
FDR to protect
FDR.
consumers and prevent a crisis on Wall Street from
That's
punishing
Barack
Wall
Willis's
Street and
ADL
regulators.
plan.
None of these actions stifled growth as critics predicted.
What is your
Instead, the
ADL
stock market
plan?
has nearly tripled. Since I signed Obamacare into law,
Obamacare
businesses
into
have added
law.
more than 15 million new jobs.
MerriweatherA.Law is
The economy is
absolutely
undoubtedly
correct.
more durable than it was in the days when we relied on oil from unstable nations and banks took risky
Unstable
bets with money.
nations.
Add it all up, and last year the poverty rate
Add
fell
it all up.
at the fastest rate
It's
in 20
MerriweatherA.Law.
years.
Advancing
Household
clients.
income at the
S1L5.
fastest rate on record. In fact, income gains were actually larger for
Canon
households
3.
at the
What's
bottom
Canon
and the
3?
middle than for those at the top.
When the judge should perform his
Done all
duties
this
of
while
the
cutting our
office
deficits by
fairly,
nearly 2/3
impartially,
and
and
protecting
diligently.
vital investments
Yeah,
in
he
the
should
growth
perform
marketplace.
fairfactually.
Foreign policy, I came into
Fairfactually.
office in
Exactly.
the midst of two wars.
Fairfactually.
Now nearly 180,000
Yeah, Brandon.
troops are down to
Exactly.
15,000. Bin Laden, rather than being
Impartially
has been
and
taken off the
diligently.
battlefield along with
Nefarious
thousands of other
deal.
terrorists. Over the past 8 years,
Nefarious
the foreign
deal. Good
terrorist
morning.
organization has successfully executed an attack
Fairly
on homeland
diligently.
that was directed from overseas.
Impartially.
Through diplomacy, we've ensured that Iran cannot obtain a nuclear weapon.
Adjudicative responsibilities. A judge should be faithful to and maintain professional competence in the law and should not be swayed by partisan interests, public clamor, or fear criticism.
And almost every country on earth sees America as stronger,
Strong, respected today
than they did 8 years ago.
8 years
In
ago.
other words, by so many measures, our
A
country
judge
is
should
stronger
hear
and
and
more
decide
prosperous than it
matters
was when we started.
assigned unless disqualified and should maintain order and decorum in all judicial proceedings.
For the hard work that you put in, the sacrifices you made for your families, your communities, your businesses.
Does Barack agree with these
invested it the way you looked out for one another.
canons?
And I could not be prouder to be your president. Of course, to tout this
I'm the new
progress doesn't mean that
president.
we're not
Thank you.
mindful
Good Lord.
of how much more there is to do.
3. A judge should be patient,
This season in particular,
dignified, respectful,
I'm reminded that
courteous to litigants, jurors, witnesses, me, lawyers, me, and others
people who still have trouble
with whom the
paying
judge
or finding
deals in an official capacity. A judge should require similar conduct of those subject to the judge's control, including the lawyers, to the extent
are wondering how to protect their case.
consistent their role in an
And after I leave
adversary
office, I
process.
intend to continue to work with organizations and citizens doing good across
Are you
the
going to
country
read the
on
whole
these
thing?
and other
No, we're not.
pressing issues to build on the progress
We just
that
want
we've
people to
made.
get what 3 means in the show.
Around the world as well, there are
Cannon.
hotspots where disputes
I mean, does the judge know what a shell phone is?
flared up and people
The judge has to be confident of a cellular
as
device.
a result. Nowhere is this
Dan Quayle, hello.
city of Aleppo.
Yeah, Daniel Mead.
For years, we've worked to stop
Here's
the civil war
Microsoft,
in
Bill
Syria and
Gates.
alleviate human suffering. It has been one of the hardest issues that I've faced as
With
president.
computers. Senator Barry
As we speak, is united in
and a cell
condemning
phone.
the savage assault by the Syrian regime and its Russian and Iranian allies on the city of Aleppo. We have seen a deliberate
I'll be
strategy of
computers
surrounding,
disguised.
besieging, starving innocent civilians. We've seen relentless targeting of humanitarian workers.
I believe
and medical
so.
personnel. Entire neighborhoods reduced to
Computer
level of dust.
parts.
are continuing reports of civilians being executed. These are all horrific violations.
These are all horrific violations of the canons
Responsibility
of the
for this
judicial
brutality lies in
process.
one place alone, with the Assad regime and its allies, Russia
Well,
and
let's go to
Iran.
newegg.com.
These
She
atrocities
knew.
are on their hands.
Newegg.com.
To
The
have
Christmas sale only at newegg.com.
international
Brennan
observer force in Aleppo. They
can help coordinate. Absolutely.
through safe corridors.
Hello, Senator
There has to
Barack.
be full
Cell
access
phone.
for humanitarian aid.
Hi, cell
Even as the
phone,
United States
Senator.
continues to be the world's largest donor of humanitarian aid to the Syrian people.
Good
And
morning. We
beyond
like
that,
your
there needs to
suit.
be
It's
a
a nice
broader
suit.
ceasefire that can serve as the basis for a political rather than a military solution. That's what the United States
Look at that
is going to
sponsor,
continue to push for
Walgreens.
with our
Walgreens.
partners and through multilateral institutions
Yay.
like the UN. Regretfully, but unsurprisingly, Russia has repeatedly blocked the Security Council from taking action on these issues. So
You gotta read this.
pressing the Security Council to help improve the delivery of humanitarian aid
Dewan
to those
Reed.
who are in such desperate need, and to ensure
Oh,
accountability,
look, it's imprint. We already got paid. We already got paid from them, Cedric.
and we're going to
We already
work
got
in the
paid.
UN General Assembly as well, both on accountability and to
We already got
advance a
paid.
political settlement. Because it should be clear that although you may
Hello,
achieve
ski
tactical
slopes.
victories over the long term, the Assad regime cannot slaughter its way to
Today's show provided in partial support
That's
by
why I will continue
Walgreens
to press
at the
for
corner of
transition
Happy
to
and
a
Healthy.
well-represented government.
Get 5x
That's why
everyday
we will
points on eligible orders,
must not
$10 or
turn
more,
our eyes
online or in store.
to terrible
Ends December
events that are
28th, tomorrow.
The Syrian regime and its Russian and Iranian allies are trying to obfuscate the truth.
Obfuscate the
The
truth.
world should not
This is my England off voice.
will not forget.
Thank you, State Police, Chips,
So,
Eric
even in
Estrada,
a season where
and Judge
political
Million.
blessings that we know as
Yeah,
Americans
thank you, Chips.
are all around us, even as we enjoy family and friends
Highway Patrol.
and are reminded of how lucky we are.
This is
We should
England
also be
off.
reminded that
Absolutely.
to be an American involves bearing burdens and meeting obligations.
How can we help
to
the
others.
State Police,
American values,
the federal
and American
government?
ideals are what will lead the way to a safer.
That's ADR, new bank.
2017.
Yeah, Pink Shorts
both
Bank.
here and abroad.
Pink Shorts
And, by
Bank
the way, few
Financial
embody those values and
Institution.
ideals like our
We
brave
sell shorts
in uniform
and savings
and their
bonds
families. So I just
at
want to
our
close
bank,
by wishing
Pink Bank.
all of them a very Merry Christmas.
ADR, what's your idea?
and
What's
Happy
up, man?
New Year. With that, I will take some questions, and I'm going to start with Josh Letterman.
Start with Josh Letterman. Good morning, Josh.
Thank you, Mr. President. There's a perception that you're letting President Putin get away with interfering in the U.S. election, and that a response that nobody knows about.
We can't read these tweets. Verizon.
Just don't cut it. Are you prepared to call out President Putin by name for ordering? Now says
I'm absolutely sure of that. Oh, read this one,
your
yeah.
administration is open to quarreling with Trump and his team on this issue, tarnishing
I'm
the
invoiced.
power that you have promised.
We have a right foot shock.
First of all, with respect to the transition,
Wafer shake. We love wafer shakes. Vanilla wafer shakes. Available at Heather Howard.
Sure that they are successful as I promised, and that will continue.
E-commerce and
And
air
it's
sites.
just been a few days since I last talked to the president-elect about
It's only for the stars.
transition.
Yeah, only for the stars.
That cooperation is going to continue.
Verizon, can I switch over to you guys?
There hasn't been a lot of
Sprint.
squabbling.
Verizon isn't being fair.
Facts, which are that
I'm in voice.
based on
Like, hell, we don't want you to lose.
intelligence
you.
assessments, the Russians were
Why are you considering a
responsible for
switch? ASX.
hacking the DNC
Yeah, without the X. What is that?
as a consequence.
Hello, Barack Live. As a consequence, we just tweeted
All
Verizon.
elements of that. Make
AXS.
sure that we are preventing that kind of interference through cyber attacks.
The angle changed when Josh just
That
talked.
should be a bipartisan
That should be
issue.
the
That shouldn't
truth.
a partisan issue. And my
Pink Shorts is fun of a live democracy
is
republic,
that
both expose and approve.
president-elect is going to
This is Auditorium
similarly be
Station.
concerned with making sure that
Next stop, Seneca Nation of Indians, Nora Club with us Sundays.
in our election
A
process.
Seabis
I don't think any
iPhone.
American wants that.
We're already singing with them.
That shouldn't be a source of an argument. I
We're already
think that
singing
part
with
of the
them. Good
challenge
Lord.
is that it gets caught up
What
in
more could you want?
the
But Trayvon,
from election season. And I think it is very
Jody
important for
Arias,
us to
Scott
distinguish
Peterson,
between the politics of the
oil
election
spill,
and
the
need
milk
for us
spill.
as a country,
Yeah, here's the oil
from a
spill.
national security perspective, but also
BP,
in terms of
the Mayer Brothers
the
spill.
integrity of our election
These
system
Jurassic
and our
Park,
democracy.
Spielbergs, is everything.
Make sure that we don't
BFG,
create a political football.
oil spills,
Now,
and burger
with
spills.
respect to
We're already
how
paid.
this thing unfolded last year, let's just go through the
Get your
facts.
Seabus iPhone.
At the beginning of the summer, we're alerted to the possibility that the DNC has been hacked.
Did they think
And
about
I
this?
immediately order law enforcement,
The
as
boy
well as
knew
our
he was
intelligence
already a
to find out
quadrillionaire.
everything about it,
Good
investigate it
Lord, he
thoroughly,
knew.
to brief the potential
Enjoy new
victims
tuxedo
of this
collection at
hacking,
Heather Howard's
to
and a
brief
vanilla
on
wafer.
a bipartisan
Shakes.
basis the
Only
leaders
Heather Howard's.
of both the House
E-commerce,
and the Senate
Aerosite,
and the relevant intelligence committees.
website developers.
And
Only for the
once
stars.
we had clarity and certainty
What kind of
around
stars?
what in fact had happened,
We can
we
explain that
publicly
here.
announced that
Ask Senator
in fact,
Barry's cell
Russia
phone.
had hacked into the
Senator
DNC.
Barry's cell phone. Explain this.
And at that time, we did not
Take him.
attribute motives or
You got George Takei.
any
Star Trek.
interpretations of why they
Hey,
had
what's up,
done so.
Scotty?
We
Peterson.
didn't discuss what the
Be my
effects of it might be. We simply
son.
let people know,
Be my
the public
son.
know, just as we had let
Be
members of Congress
my
know that this had
son.
happened. And
And
as a consequence,
as a
all of you
consequence,
wrote a lot of stories
lot
about
of stories.
both what had happened and then
Oil spill.
interpreted why that might have happened and
An
what effect
auto
it was going to
mechanic.
have on the election
Filter oil.
outcomes. We did not. And the
We have a
reason we did
wafer
not
shake.
was because in
Yeah, it
this
sounds good
hyper-partisan
now.
atmosphere, at a time when my primary concern was making
A
sure
vanilla
that
wafer shake
the integrity of the election
with a
process was not in any way damaged.
little bit of cinnamon. Little bit of cinnamon.
At a time
on it,
when
little bit of cinnamon.
Anything that was said by me or
Said by
anybody in
me
the White House would
And Byron
immediately
Brown at
be
Burger
seen through a partisan
Burger
lens.
World.
I wanted to make sure that
I want
everybody
to make
understood we were
sure
playing this thing straight. That we weren't trying to advantage one side or another, but what we were trying to do is let
we
people know
know the truth.
that this had taken place. And so if you started seeing effects on the
This is
election,
Sega Genesis.
if you were trying to
At
measure
T-Mobile, good lord.
why
Sega
this was
Genesis.
happening and,
Nintendo.
how you should
Yeah, it's like
consume
that,
the
you
information that
know?
was being leaked, that you might
Sega
want to take this into
Genesis.
account. And that's exactly how we should have handled it. Imagine if we'd done the opposite.
Nintendo.
It would have become immediately
T-Mobile.
just one more political scrum. And part of the goal here
Part of
was
that,
to make
impartially.
sure that we did not do
Let's read a
work
cannon. Yeah, give
of
him
the
a
leaders
cannon.
for them by raising more and more questions about the integrity of the election right before
Give
the
him a
election was taking
camera.
place. At a time, by the way, when the president-elect himself was raising questions about the integrity of the election. And
Thank you,
finally,
Mr. Howard,
it's
for
worth
your
pointing
video
out
products.
that the information was already
Yeah,
out. It was in the
Canon.
hands of WikiLeaks. So
Canon
that was
3.
going to come
A
out.
judge should
no
perform
matter
the
what.
duties
What
of the
I was concerned about in
office
particular was making sure
nefarious
that wasn't
diligently.
compounded by potential hacking
This
that
is not
could
some nefarious
hamper vote
diligently.
counting, affect the actual election process itself. And so,
Barack,
in
how
early
is this
September, when I
unfair?
saw President Putin in China, I felt that the
Ex
most
parte.
effective way to ensure that that didn't happen
That didn't happen.
was to talk to him directly.
Talk to him before the
Tell him
deal.
to cut it out. There were going to be some serious consequences if he didn't. And in fact, we did not see
Maybe you can find us.
further tampering of the election
He's gonna
process.
find us.
But the leaks through WikiLeaks had already occurred.
He's gonna find us because we're
So
we're
when I look
so
back in terms
we're
of how we handled it, I
so
think we handled it the way it should have been
involved.
handled.
We are
allowed
so
law
involved.
enforcement and the intelligence
Good
community
Lord.
to do its job
Ex
without
parte.
political influence. We briefed all relevant parties
We're triple
involved in
already.
terms of what was
Yeah,
taking
we're
place.
triple.
When we had a consensus around what had happened, we announced it, not
We
through the White House, not through
overlied.
me, but rather through the intelligence
Overruled.
communities that had actually carried out these
We
investigations.
overlied.
And then we allowed you
Then we allowed you
and the American public
and Los
to take an assessment
Alamos
as to how to weigh that
and the jury
going into the election.
to be tampered.
And the truth is that there was nobody here who
Absolute no waiver.
didn't have some sense of what kind of effect it might have.
Absolutely. No.
I'm finding it a little curious that everybody's suddenly acting surprised.
You can find us a cure.
This looked
Find
like
us
it was
for our
disadvantaging
soul
Hillary
involvement
Clinton because you guys wrote about it every day, every single week,
every single week.
about every little juicy tidbit of political
Juicy
gossip,
tidbit.
including John
He's
Podesta's
trying to
Minnesota
censor us. Good Lord, Barry.
This was an obsession.
Free speech is free
Dominated the news
speech.
coverage. So I do think it's
New
worth us
York.
reflecting how it is that
You declined all waiver requests.
of such
We are so
importance, of such a
involved.
moment, with so
And
many big
so
issues at stake,
uncensored.
and such a contrast between the
Well, I'm
candidates,
very excited to do today's show. We're uncensored. I'm wearing savvy from head to toe.
what is it about
Take
our
a look.
political system that made us
Ooh.
these kinds of
Ooh,
potential
that's
manipulations,
nice.
which, as I've said publicly
Take a look.
before, we're not particularly sophisticated.
Ooh.
This was not some elaborate,
That is so nice.
complicated espionage.
I did everything you wanted me to do. You wanted.
They hacked into
They like us.
some Democratic Party
They hacked
emails
into and they like us.
that contained
Look, we're about to
routine
fall.
stuff. Some of it
Woo.
embarrassing or uncomfortable.
Don't go
because
voting. I
I
won't.
suspect that if any of us
It's
got
on
our
the
emails
best
hacked
in
into, there might be
stores.
some
Audio
things that we wouldn't
Experience
want
11
somebody
song.
appearing on the front page
Motivational
of
speaker,
a
richest man in
newspaper
America.
or
Universal
telecast, even if
Galaxy.
the way
Pink the
they
short way. I
particularly
saved your file. Save me
illegal
some
or
of that impeach
controversial
copy.
about it.
We're impartial
And then it just
and impeach.
took off. And
Highest spit singer in the world.
that concerns me.
Tweet me
And it should
via
concern all of us.
early or late. Light
But
years
the truth
ahead
of the matter is
at
that
FRESH
everybody
underscore.
had the information. It was out there, and we handled it the way we should have. Now, moving forward,
It's your claim.
there are a couple of issues that this raises. Number one
Turn the
is just the
faucet off.
constant challenge that
What
we
up,
are
shit?
going to have
Turn
with
the faucet.
cybersecurity
Turn the faucet off.
throughout our economy.
Fresh
throughout our
water.
society. We are a digitalized
Well, fresh
culture,
water comes from the
and
faucet.
there is hacking going on
Absolutely.
every single day. There's not a company,
Fresh
there's not a major
water.
organization, there's not a financial institution,
Fresh
there's not a
water.
branch of our government where somebody's not going to be fishing for something or trying to
Fresh
penetrate
water.
with a
Brian
virus or
Honey.
malware.
You've got Brian Honey.
This
Fossey.
is why for the last 8 years I've been obsessed with how do we
That's right,
continue
Senator
to
Barry.
upgrade our
Your cell
cyber
phone.
security systems. And this particular concern
Are you
around Russian
leaning?
hacking is part of a broader set of
I'm
concerns
leaning on the Senator
about how
Barr.
we deal with cyber issues
Am I leaning with Megan?
being used in ways that can
With
affect our infrastructure,
Jordan's?
affect the stability of our financial systems, and
Megan, are you leaning?
the integrity of our institutions, like our election process.
Good Lord.
I just received a
Well,
couple weeks
underscore
back, it
here.
wasn't widely reported on,
Underinsured.
a report from
Bakewell
Cybersecurity
Chase.
Commission
We can't Bakewell Chase.
outlines a whole range of strategies
Underline.
to do a better job on this. But it's difficult because it's not all housed. You know, the target of cyber attacks is not one entity.
The Walmart.
It's widely dispersed, and a lot of it is private.
We're waiting for a good
Like the
answer for
DNC.
underscore.
You know, it's not a branch of government. We can't tell people what to do.
We
What we
can't
can do is inform them.
hear
give
people.
best practices.
That's right. We can't hear
What we
you.
can also
We'll accept that as an
do is
answer.
to, on a bilateral
JORDNZ.
basis, warn
We
other
can't hear
countries
people.
against
Yeah, we can't miracle ear people.
these kinds of attacks.
We just can't hear them.
And we've done that in the past.
We can't
So,
miracle ear.
Just as I told Russia
Bell
to
tone.
stop it
Stop it.
and indicated there will be
We've gotta
consequences when
stop
they do
it.
the
Every 20 minutes of the
Chinese
hour.
have in the
Remember my
past
England
engaged
off
in
voice.
cyber attacks
Remember
directed at our
311.
companies to steal
Must
trade
be in
secrets
London.
and
I'm so
proprietary
sorry.
technology.
To
And I
speed
had
your
to have the
screening
same
process,
conversation
all
with
liquids must be in a 3 ounce.
with President Xi.
Ayala, Phil,
And
bull producer and
what we've
container.
seen is some evidence
Dr. Phil
that they have
McGraw.
reduced, but not completely eliminated, these activities, partly because they can use cutouts. One of the problems with the internet and cyber issues is that there's not always a return address. And by the
Every
time
20
you
minutes of
jump
the
to,
hour. Remember 2511 these lines split at
what
Wilson
happened to,
Farms,
a particular
Bossy,
government
711,
difficult.
and Ant
Not
Farm.
always provable in court, even though our intelligence
Hello,
units
Mr.
can
Ant Farm.
make an
Good
assessment.
morning.
What we've also tried to do is to
MerriweatherA.Law,
start
advancing
creating some
clients
international
with
norms about this type of
S105, Los
event,
Alamos.
some sort of
America's
cyber
first
arms
singing
race,
attorney, Do Re Mi La
because we
Fa Sa Ti
obviously
To.
have offensive capabilities
We made
as
the
well
law
as
sound
defensive
wonderful.
capabilities. And my approach is not a situation
The way it should have
which
been,
everybody's
retroactive law,
worse off
besides everything.
because folks are
Absolutely.
constantly attacking each other back and forth, but putting some guardrails
Good morning.
around the behavior of nation states, including our adversaries,
Behavior.
so that they understand
Absolutely.
that whatever they do to us, we can potentially do to them. We do have some special challenges because oftentimes our economy is more digitalized. It
Absolutely.
is more vulnerable, partly because we're a wealthier nation.
Two-party consent laws require to
and
record the
more
President
violent
of the
than
United
some of these other
States,
countries. And we have a more open
the principal, or any
society,
government entity.
And engage in less control and censorship.
Eavesdropping on a confidential communication, including a private conversation. This is a news program. Imprint.
Last point, and the reason I'm going on here is because I know that you guys have a lot
Absolutely.
of
NNS
questions
before
about this, and
that.
I've addressed all of you directly about it. With respect to response,
Penal Code 632. NNS.
leading up to the election,
We are moving on. Yeah, we're moving on. We'll be moving on.
any sense in the public
Moving on. Why? Because we have things to do.
somehow
We'll be moving on. Why they understand that. He's Trayvon, Jody Arias.
that we are not going to respond. It's
OJ trial.
we had a set of priorities leading up to
So
the
they
election
settled with the
that
ski
were
slopes.
of the utmost
Yeah, we settled with
importance.
the ski slopes,
Our
people.
goal continues to be to send a clear
The
message to
Royals.
Russia
Absolutely.
not to do this to us.
Not to do this
Because
to
we
us.
can do stuff to you. But it is also important for us to do that in a thoughtful, methodical
Today's show is provided support by American Airlines, frequent flyer miles, book travel,
do in a way that they know, but
and check flight status at AmericanIces.com.
and I know that there have been folks out there who suggest somehow that
Oh, good. What is this?
we went out there,
Expedited
big
this. What is
announcements,
that?
thumped our chests about
I'm
a
not
bunch of stuff,
sure.
that somehow that would potentially spook the
What is
Russians.
System
Keep in mind
32
that
about?
we already have enormous numbers of sanctions against the Russians. The relationship between us and Russia has
Windows 32.
sadly significantly
Nike
over the last
Shock.
several
Wind
years.
Shock.
So how we approach
Look up Wind Shock.
an
Let's see what
appropriate
comes up.
response that
Let's see.
increases costs for them for behavior like this,
Wind Shock.
but does not
No.
create problems
Wind
for
Shock.
us, is something that's worth taking the time to
Wind Shock.
think through and figure out.
Wind.
So, at a point in time where we've taken certain
Windows.
actions that we can divulge publicly, we will do so.
Windows Shock.
There are times where the message will go
This is not what we're looking for.
by the Russians and publicized.
Not
I should point
publicized.
out, by the way, part
Barry,
of
we've
why,
denied that.
the Russians have been affected by
So
this.
sorry,
Because they don't
Barry.
go around announcing what they're doing. Not like
When the law
going around
firm,
the world publicly saying, "Look what we did."
Weed Bush, who was that?
He denies
his presidency in 2000.
is going to be effective. I think okay.
Good Lord. Nike Shock, Windows Shock. Part of the computer file extension process.
We'll let all the political pundits
Nefarious deal. Can you explain this
have a long discussion about
impartially?
what happened in the election. It is a fascinating election, so I'm sure there are going to be a lot of books.
We have a wafer shake with extra cinnamon, please.
What I think is important for the Democratic Party going forward.
Yeah, wafer shake with cinnamon.
Try to parse every aspect of the election. And I've said before, I couldn't be prouder of Secretary Clinton.
Congratulations, Barry.
I think she's worked tirelessly on behalf of the American people.
Absolutely. Good Lord.
I think the coverage of her and the issues was troubling.
Absolute trouble.
But having said that,
Today's
what
show
I've been most focused
provided
on,
support by Walgreens. Get 5x
appropriate
extra
for the
points.
fact that I'm not going to be
Walgreens at the corner of happy and healthy. We showed it.
32 days, 31.
Yeah, we showed it.
What I've said is that I could maybe give some.
Board of directors of Verizon
And I
Wireless.
think that the thing we have to spend the most
Thank you,
time
Senator
on,
Barry.
because it's the thing we have the most control
And cell phone.
is how do we make sure that we are showing up
What is the cell phone he's
places
in?
where I think democratic policies are needed, where they are helping,
What
where they're making a
XRTT?
difference, but where
With a rough delay
feel as if they're not being heard,
of the reversible.
and where
Oh, that's not
Democrats are
good.
characterized as
He's in the reversible.
latte sipping,
Hello, Senator Barry.
politically correct.
We're correct. Thank you.
Folks.
Is your
We have
microphone
to
still
be in
on?
those communities. And I've
Ask
seen
Barry, is his
that
microphone still
when you are
on?
in those communities, it makes a difference. That's how I became president.
That's how I became
I
president.
became a U.S. senator.
I became
not
U.S.
just because
senator.
I had a strong base in Chicago, but because I was driving around downstate Illinois
His microphone's still on.
and going to fish fries and sitting in VFW
Going to fish
homes
fries. Where's
talking to
England
farmers.
voice? England on.
And
I'm
I
here. Don't worry.
didn't win every
State
one of their
police.
votes, but they got a sense of what I was
I'm here.
talking about, what I cared about, that I was for
England.
people, that I was for the middle class, that the reason
Maybe
I
they
was
think I'm moving
interested in
away.
strengthening unions and raising the minimum wage,
I'm on a leash like Barry.
rebuilding
Where
our
else would I go?
infrastructure, and making sure that parents had
Why do they
decent
want us on a
childcare and
leash?
family leave was because my own family's history wasn't that different from theirs, even if I looked a little bit different. Same
What is
thing
this
in Iowa.
ADO deal?
And so the question is, how do we rebuild that party
Ambassador denied.
so that
We've denied the
There's not a
ambassador
county.
position.
in any state, I don't care how red,
We've denied
Well, we
the
don't have a
ambassador
presence, we're not making the
position.
because I think we have a better argument. But that requires a lot of work.
We'll settle for the old Televis inclusive package.
It's been something that I've been able
Oh,
to do
Televis.
successfully
Television
in
network.
my own campaigns. It is
Yeah, we'll
not
agree to a
something I've been
TV
able to,
network broadcast,
transfer
no cable,
to
free over the air,
candidates in midterms
in place of
and
PBS.
sort of build
PBS goes to
sustaining
cable.
organization around. That's something that
We agree to PBS.
I would have liked to have done more of.
$500 billion.
We're also dealing with a whole bunch of issues.
The new old
here in the White
Televis.
House. That doesn't mean though that it can't be done.
Tom
And,
Wheeler
I think they're going to
and
be
the
a lot of talented
FCC
folks out there. A lot of
have been
progressives who share my
narrating
values
sporting
who are gonna
events on the
be
streets.
leading the charge.
Yeah, they're
this
just
coming-
narrating us on the
Michelle
streets.
Kaczynski, CNN.
Thank you. So this week we heard Hillary Clinton talk about how she thinks
Good morning.
that the FBI director's most recent announcement made a difference in the outcome of the election. We also just heard
We've got the
an
print.
op-ed, her campaign chairman, talk about something being deeply broken within the FBI. He talked about thinking that the
We're already
investigation
singing
going on was
already.
lackadaisical. in his words. So what do you think about those comments? Do you think there's any truth to them?
The musical. Thank you
Do
to
you
the
think
sound
there's a
system.
danger there
Temperature
that
zone, 67
calling
degrees.
into
11
question
zone.
the integrity of institutions in a similar way that Donald Trump's team
But
has
we're in the
done?
2000 luxury
And
from me
second
to
part to that is that,
you.
Donald Trump's team repeatedly, I guess, giving the indication that the investigation of the Russian hack as well as the retaliation might not be such a priority once he's in office. So, what do you think the risk
Absolutely.
is there?
I want to thank you guys for tuning in. We'll talk to you guys later.
About some of those
This has
comments.
been England.
On the
Absolutely.
latter point,
England. Yeah, absolutely.